Harry has always been a drama queen, and he's married the Empress of Drama, so it's hardly surprising that they've elevated it to fever pitch.
He became hypersensitive and blamed the media for the crashes of his relationship.
People like Meghan will always stay with the man if there's no better option. I know that they have troubles in the marriage. I understand from now 6 separate reliable sources that Harry called in lawyers.
Okay, let's talk tea because things just got nuclear. Prince Harry is actually suing Lady Colin Campbell. Yes, suing, as in lawyers, courtrooms, and scandal. Can you believe it? And no, this isn't just some little argument. This is full-blown gloves-off war in the royal universe. Harry, who has been super sensitive about his public image lately, is now going after one of his boldest, sharpest critics. But here's the juicy twist. This isn't just about a book. This is about secrets. Dark, messy, royal-level secrets that Lady C and Tom BOWER supposedly unearthed. So why is Harry so desperate to silence them? What's in this book that's got him this pressed? Oh, honey, you better grab your popcorn because Lady C is not backing down. In fact, she's going for his throat with a smirk on her face. The claws are out, and this could blow the whole Harry-Meghan narrative wide open. Let's be real, is this a case of defamation? Or is Prince Harry just trying to cover up truths he doesn't want the world to see? Keep listening, because this scandal isn't just about lawsuits, it's about lies, cover-ups, and one woman who refuses to shut up. This is the Sussex showdown we didn't know we needed.
And the two main feeders of the rumours, according to Lady C's book, Meghan was too big for, well, I suppose her first baby, and also too big for the fact of only having one child, and she seemed to be too big at the wrong time.
So what happened next? Oh, Lady Colin Campbell did not hold back. The moment the lawsuit news dropped, she came swinging with full force. She didn't just defend her book, she literally turned it into a weapon. She went off on Harry and Meghan, calling the whole lawsuit a pathetic attempt to gag her and suppress the truth. In her words, Harry's not protecting his image. He's obsessing over trying to control the narrative like some kind of royal puppet master. And Lady C, she's having none of it. She straight up called him out, said his actions are desperate, that he's hiding from the truth, and she even mocked him for thinking a title gives him power to bully people who call him out. Can you imagine? And here's the part that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Lady C literally dared him. She looked straight into the camera and said, "Go ahead, sue me." Like, who does that? That's confidence, that's fearless, that's Lady C. Honestly, it just made Harry look even more fragile, like you want to shut her up? Good luck, because she sees this lawsuit as a badge of honor. If Harry's this mad, it means she hit a nerve. And boy, did she ever. But what exactly was in that book that made Harry lose it? Let's spill the details. Tom BOWER's Revenge isn't some puff piece. It's a savage deep dive into the whole Sussex saga, from their big royal exit to all the behind-the-scenes drama we never got to see. It's not gossip, it's investigative dynamite, and it throws the whole perfect fairy tale image into chaos. Apparently, this book shows Harry as someone totally detached from reality, obsessed with media control, alienating his family, and spiraling into a world of his own making. It's raw, it's ruthless, and it's probably way too close to the truth. But here's the kicker. BOWER doesn't just go in on Harry, he torches Meghan too. Claims the couple has been playing the victim while behind the scenes. They're manipulating the media like pros, plotting, twisting, rewriting history. No wonder Harry's flipping out, but is he protecting Meghan himself or something even darker?
What I discovered was, of course, that she was hunting for a man in England from 2013 onwards, when her marriage had crashed and she couldn't find anyone in Canada at the time. And she wanted wealth and she wanted fame. And she targeted, there's no doubt she targeted Harry.
Now let's bring Lady C back into this, because she's not just nodding along, she's adding gasoline to the fire. According to her, Tom BOWER's revenge is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg. And Harry's lawsuit? Oh, she says that's just a frantic move to stop the truth from going any further. Like, literally, he's panicking because the truth is slipping out. So let's ask the real question. Is this lawsuit really about defamation? Or is Harry just trying to plug the leaks before the whole dam bursts? Because if you look closely, this lawsuit smells more like damage control than justice. See, this isn't just a PR cleanup. This is Harry trying to win back control of the story. After years of trying to rebrand himself with Meghan as a truth-speaking power couple, their image is cracking. And now every interview, every podcast, every documentary, it's all just noise. People aren't buying it anymore. And let's be honest, public opinion is shifting. Big time. Every time they talk, they dig the hole deeper. So Harry's plan? Silence the loudest critics. People like Lady C and BOWER, people who won't back down. And let's not forget, these two aren't random trolls. They have serious reach, huge platforms, tons of influence. So what does Harry do? He goes legal. But that just makes it worse because the second you try to hide something in the digital age, everyone wants to see it. Everyone. This lawsuit could have been quiet, but Harry made it loud. And now, it's backfiring hard. And guess what? The royal family is watching, and this just might push them over the edge.
I thought the substance of his testimony was pathetic. It's stupid aside from anything else.
Here's the real bombshell. This lawsuit isn't just some private beef between Harry and his critics. It's messing with his already fragile connection to the royal family. Remember when he and Meghan left? That wasn't just a move to California, it was the start of a full-on rift. But now, suing authors, stirring the pot, and dragging royal drama into court, it's making things even worse. Harry and Meghan said they wanted a fresh start, new life, new legacy. But instead, they're knee-deep in lawsuits and media wars. Like, how does that line up? And Lady C and BOWER? Oh, they've got insider connections, people who were there, people who know what went down. So whatever they're saying, it's hitting nerves and it's exposing wounds the palace would rather keep closed. Now the question is, will the royal family pick a side? Will they back Harry? Or are they done with the drama? Because one thing's for sure, this lawsuit isn't helping heal the royal divide. If anything, it's widening the gap. And now, even Harry's most loyal fans are asking, is this really how a prince should act? Since the lawsuit news dropped, the media's been going crazy. It's like every tabloid, every gossip blog, every news anchor has been practically foaming at the mouth trying to get a piece of this royal mess. They're all fighting over every juicy detail, and trust me, this isn't helping Harry not address all. He wanted to control the story. He's just unleashed a media hurricane. Headlines are everywhere. Harry's legal war explodes, Lady C fights back, Tom Bower's shocking claims. It's like a royal car crash and the world just can't look away. And let's be real, these headlines are getting wilder by the day. Each new article is like a bomb going off. The stories get more twisted, more speculative, and way more damaging for Harry and Meghan. He thought suing would make it stop? Ha, please.
So he's a very complicated, depressed, unintelligent man who is seeking a role and has got really nobody on whom he could rely, which is in the end where Meghan stepped in. And a needy man met a woman who could help him with his needs.
The tabloids are having a field day. They've swarmed this case like vultures. And the more Harry tries to put out fires, the more gasoline he seems to pour. We're seeing headlines like, will this lawsuit be the end of Harry's reputation? And Bower's revenge destroys the Sussexes. These aren't just stories, they're PR nightmares. And the public? They're eating it up. Every bombshell, every clapback, every unnamed palace insider is now fair game. But here's what no one's saying out loud. Harry is making himself look weak. The more he attacks people like Lady C, the more it looks like he can't handle criticism. Like seriously, is this a prince? Or a fragile celebrity who can't take the heat? And it's not just the press. The people are turning. They used to root for him, but now it feels like they're rolling their eyes. Instead of focusing on his causes or trying to rebuild, he's getting dragged into lawsuits and gossip. People are starting to see a pattern, and it's not flattering. So, is this all about protecting his family, or is this about ego? Because the reality is harsh. Every lawsuit, every headline, every meltdown is making Harry look smaller, like someone who's losing the plot, someone who doesn't know who he is without the royal title, the drama, or the cameras. And what's worse, this drama is turning him into exactly what he says he hates, a tabloid character. Let's be honest, Lady C and Tom Bower don't scare easily, and suing them just gives them more ammo. Every time they speak now, the audience doubles, because when Harry tries to silence them, they just get louder. This is a textbook example of how not to handle bad press. It's classic Streisand effect. Try to shut it down, and boom, now the whole world's listening. So if Harry's plan was to make people stop talking, yikes, total backfire. And where does this leave the royals? Watching, waiting, probably shaking their heads like, here we go again?
She is so odious, it's beyond belief.
Absolute media manipulation. But I thought tonight this was really ridiculous. These are two real imposters.
And now, let's talk about the silence. The royal family hasn't said a word. No statements, no support, just quiet. And that silence is loud. It's like the palace is distancing themselves without even saying it, like they're done defending Harry's choices. And who can blame them? They've got their own image to protect, and right now, Harry and Meghan are the storm cloud that just won't go away. As this lawsuit spirals, Harry's original goal, to be an activist, a change maker, is fading. What people see now? A man stuck in drama, drowning in lawsuits, fighting critics instead of doing the work he promised. And let's be real, that activist crown he once wore, it's slipping, fast. Now people are starting to whisper, did he ever really want change or just attention? Because all these feuds, all these interviews, all these courtroom threats, they don't look noble. They look personal, petty, maybe even calculated. And the backlash? Oh, it's building. People are calling him out. They're tweeting, they're posting, they're making memes. It's getting brutal. The sympathy he used to have is disappearing, and in its place, frustration, mockery, exhaustion. This isn't just a royal rift anymore, it's a PR disaster. And if Harry doesn't pivot soon, the damage might be permanent. But what about Meghan? Oh, she's been quiet, too quiet. Is she standing by him or watching from the sidelines, letting him take all the heat? Because if there's one thing Meghan knows, it's media strategy. And something tells me this lawsuit wasn't part of the plan. Let's play devil's advocate for a sec. What if Harry and Meghan are actually just sick of being dragged? What if they're genuinely trying to protect their peace? Then, why the lawsuits? Why not stay silent, stay private, and rise above it? Because right now, it looks like they're doing the opposite, feeding the beast, and the media loves it. Let's not forget, every time Harry sues, the press doesn't stop. They double down, they smell blood, and with each court filing, more dirty laundry hits the fan. So at this point, is this even fixable? And what happens next? Do Harry and Meghan go full Hollywood now? Do they double down on Netflix, Spotify, red carpets, and brand deals? Because let's be honest, that royal rebel image only sells if people still like you. And lately, it feels like even their fans are tired. Too many headlines, too many lawsuits, too much drama. The Sussex fairy tale is starting to look like a soap opera, and the audience is losing interest. Unless they switch gears fast, they might go from A-list royals to tabloid regulars with nothing real to show for it.
They play the Diana card, just as I would say that, unfortunately, in some way, Meghan plays the race card. Is always the victim, and the victim is always gets unquestioned sympathy without question. That's the way it plays at the moment in society.
Now, there's always the wild card, disappearing, walking away, dropping the fame game, and living a private life. But after all this, that would be a plot twist. Could they really give it all up? Could Harry just vanish from headlines after chasing them so long? Seems unlikely. But hey, at this point, nothing's off the table. Still, the longer he stays in this legal mess, the harder it is to find an exit. The public's patience is wearing thin. And reconciliation with the royal family? Let's just say that door's barely hanging on. This lawsuit was supposed to protect him. But all it's done is spotlight everything he wanted to hide. Whatever comes next, trust me, we'll be watching. Because in this royal drama, the tea never stops spilling. Never stops.